Is buying an apartment complex the right thing for you? Here's 4 ways that an apartment complex can make you money. The first one is through appreciation. Now, appreciation is measured by what you paid for the property versus what you can sell the property for. The average appreciation in Oregon has typically been around 5%. Portland, Oregon in particular has had 5.4% appreciation over the last 2 years, which has put it in the top 10% of the states across the United States for growth and appreciation. The second thing is cash flow. I like to tell my investors that we want to shoot between $100 to $200 per month per unit for positive cash flow. That's after you pay for your operating expenses, including taxes, insurance, your property management fee, and then you service the debt that's required for that property. So as an example, if you have a 20-unit apartment complex, your target would be to have $2,000 a month in cash flow at $100 a unit. The fourth way that an apartment can make you money is by reducing your loan balance. That's the amount that your tenants paid you in rent that you were able to then apply to the mortgage and pay down your mortgage balance. One of the tips and strategies that I give to my investors, especially people that are buying their first apartment complex, is as you receive the profit from the property, either on a monthly or an annual basis, rather than just applying all that to your lifestyle or putting it in your pocket or letting it go, I would use that to either rehab and improve the property. So some of the quick ways that you could do that would be put in new appliances, new fixtures, new lighting, do some things that would make the inside of those units really nice, or take the extra money on a monthly basis from, instead of taking the profit and putting it into your pocket, pay it back on down to the loan balance and pay your loan balance down, reducing your loan balance even more. I did that for several years with a property that my husband and I owned. It was an 18-unit apartment complex, and instead of taking cash flow while we both were in our earning years, we just applied all the extra money directly to the mortgage and paid the principal down, and before we knew it, we had a free and clear property. Then my husband hit retirement age. He wanted to slow down, so we just had positive cash flow coming off of that property every single month because we no longer had to service the debt. So take a look at paying down the mortgage as quick as you can on that property. Having that free and clear property will give you some strategies later in life if you need cash to help a child, or if you want to pay for their education, or if you need money in retirement for health needs, or you just want to quit your day job. That's a great situation to be in, where you've got a free and clear property that's generating income, passive income, and you're able to then live off of that money at that point. That's truly profitability. And the fourth way that a property can make you money is buy bigger units. So even if you have a 15 or a 20 unit apartment complex and you have 1 or 2 or even 3 units that are vacant, you still have 10 or 12 other units that are making the rent payments to you. So you're most likely going to have enough money that you can service the debt and pay all of your expenses. So when people ask me how big of a property they should buy, I like to tell them that the bigger that you can buy, the better, because size gives you more units and more net operating income that you can use to service the debt, and it allows you to weather the storm a little better. I've had many investors who have started as bootstrap investors and they've bought single family properties. Then they gravitated to duplexes and they started buying duplexes. Then they gravitated onto 6 units and 8 units, and then they went on to bigger things like 20 units, 50 units, and they just continue to gravitate and multiply from there. So that is one strategy when you're looking at ways to how to have an apartment build your wealth. Look at buying bigger units, but if you need to start small because maybe your nest egg is smaller, start with maybe a duplex or a fourplex, own that for a couple of years. And I would recommend put in as much equity that you can with either paying down the mortgage or make improvements to that property and then get ready to sell it and leverage into your next larger apartment. Click on the link down below to sign up for my monthly tips and hacks for apartment owners. I'm Rene Nelson with Pacwest Commercial Real Estate. Have a fantastic day.